about to play this game unlike anyone has ever done before. Tensions have been rising. The goal is to engulf the entire planet in the conflict. We're actually trying to get more people, more countries to join in and just take all the population out. Now, there is no cure, obviously, but there is going to be a peace treaty. We don't want the peace treaty to happen, or else that's when we lose. Planes and boats will act as declarations, and then after the country is involved, planes exiting and entering countries are actually invasions. Still technically W's, it's just, you know, one is broken up. It's like symbolism. Ooh, 3. So it's been declared, millions watch as things unravel in fear. Now, we have to choose where we want this to all start. It's kind of important. Do your best to engulf the world in flames. Again, the goal here is to make sure everyone joins the conflict and that everyone dies. Honestly, where else was I really gonna start it? This is way too perfect. My boy! That's alright! Uwu 3 has infected its first humans. So like I said, everything's changed. The first thing we can do whenever we get enough, like, points is your country is going at it with another country. And it also slightly increases enlisting. Instead of symptoms, we have land doctrines, air doctrines, weaponry doctrines, and naval doctrines. Ooh, we want to definitely do this. We need to increase tensions to lessen that peace treaty. So clearly the fighting has broken out in the Korean Peninsula. I'm assuming that's like, we could see this red as casualties. Green tech firm claims to have discovered a power station that runs entirely off laughter and joy. Denies reports of oil barrels nearby. That's good. Honestly, oil to fuel their war machines, because all that stuff's gonna be good. Keep it going. Keep people fighting. Okay, the great Uwu conflict, the third, is spreading from person to person in Korea, so slowly more people are joining in on the fight. Ooh, we can help people in research to unlock more weaponry. Let's go ahead and get all that real quick if I can. Thank you. We need to be careful because the faster everyone devolves into fighting, the more they might go for the peace treaty. We probably want it to build up slowly under the surface. That is the most random country. What? Of every place? Greenland. Greenland cares about Korea that much. If we're going off of Plague Inc. rules, you would think Greenland would be the most peaceful place. Greenland should be Switzerland. We basically got the equivalent of Switzerland involved in this. Oh my god, that terrifies me. We are never gonna get Switzerland in this. Luckily, they're just kind of grouped into Central Europe. I think we'll be fine. For reals though, we basically got the Plague Inc. Switzerland involved. Next up, we've got Russia. Now that makes a lot more logical sense. Technically, Russia's right there. I just wish I knew what side Russia was fighting for. Who knows? Who knows? The Great Conflict has infected thousands in Korea. People are being infected faster and faster. That means that they're enlisting faster and faster. Let's go ahead and keep indoctrinating people. More propaganda. Here we go. So at this point, the world's just naturally evolving. Things are just kind of heating up. People are discovering new weapons without me even forcing them to. Quite the statement. The more scary Uwu 3 becomes by hurting and Uwu 3, very scary. Clearly, we've got some Chinese volunteers from Manchuria coming in and affecting the things happening in the Korean Peninsula. I don't think this country is officially declared. These are just people like joining in on the efforts. Yeah, make everyone fund the militaries more. Okay, we gotta get that. Again, so infectivity in this game would be just like it's spreading. More of the world getting involved. Weird to think lethality would be so low, but maybe it's cold. Maybe this conflict's still kind of cold. So weird that we've already been like 3 months into this, and technically there's been a lot of fighting, but the first casualty just happened. What have you guys been doing? Well, you know what? This actually makes sense. Technically, Korea has been fighting for like 50, 60 years. So now it's actually like a hotter conflict. Yeah, send in those volunteers. Holy snap. Didn't think so many people would be affected by the Korean Peninsula. We do not need a peace treaty, at least not yet. Things are just starting to heat up. It's still not, it's gotta be fun. Just trying to make sure it stays fun, okay? Japan, oh boy, China really liking what's going on. Let's bring back the draft. Nothing wrong with that. Countries start using the draft system. You better go to college. Or hopefully we're still sending people, even if they're going to college. Yeah, we gotta make sure that we're drafting in both wealthy countries and in urban countries. Few countries start using conscriptions. Let's get that going. If I were to get this more violence 1, severity goes like insane. That's too much. I don't think we want that yet. Since we started in Korea, maybe we should get more cold countries in the conflicts. We can get hot countries or cold countries. Things are more fun, you know, like Russia and stuff. Conflicts in the winter seems like a good way to be pretty deadly. So these are the countries involved after the first, like, what, year? Poland, not surprising. Central Europe, that includes Switzerland. Let's go. We already got Switzerland. We basically already won. And they were pulled in before everyone else. Look at all these other places that have decided they're still staying neutral. That's too much. China has become the first country to try to limit the spread of Uwu 3. Oh, we got Iceland. All right, so clearly a lot of people are, I don't even know what the front lines look like anymore. I've never seen Plague Inc. do this though. Like all of Central Asia is involved. Okay, we gotta slow this down. I got like all these points. Yeah, let's get the hot countries in there. Gotta have some desert warfare. More countries start to conscript. Okay, so that infectivity rate's really going up. Dude, Africa has been so peaceful. They must be led by Chad. They kind of are. Look at this, Central Africa with the head. Chad's the head. We're gonna get funding increased level 2. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're conscripting animals now. That's what we really need to focus on. Make sure they get the animals involved. Uwu needs to spread to species now. All right, let's change up the naval doctrine. That may, we see more battles out there in the ocean. Wouldn't that be good? That way people can drown or something. Probably help me a little bit. People, okay, Russia, why am I not surprised? I knew this would be you. If any place, it was gonna be you. Dang, and look at the US. They're taking this seriously. Unsurprising. So technically in this mod, Japan, China, and Finland are the ones that are looking for a peace treaty the most. They're trying to stop this huge fight. They're already at 3% in the negotiations. The fight has definitely got pretty bloody. I think we're taking people out too fast. Not all the countries are involved first. Soldiers are adapted to fight in all terrains. Yeah! I'm just imagining the Finnish soldiers with their skis in the desert. Africa literally is the most peaceful continent on Earth. Can we imperialize Africa again? Come on, force them in. Normal life in Italy is beginning to break down. Yeah, Uwu 3. How did Italy break down first though? You know what? Clearly they're changing sides already. The country has been divided in half. Actually, no, they're just not super great at fighting. Maybe that's it. All right, let's make sure we finish this off. We get all the hot and cold climates. Oh, this is what we really need. We need increased tensions to slow down the peace treaty. We gotta slow down the talks. Oh, we can get people like angry. Avenge fallen soldiers. Let's do that. I'm fairly certain infectivity rate is great now. Well, infectivity rate, involvement rate. Oh yeah, every country is involved. Nobody is, oh wow, if anything, countries are starting to fall apart. All thanks to you, very nice. So all we really need is to get the remaining 18% of the world involved in the fighting before everyone croaks. Yeah, we should be fine. Avenge the fall. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get this later. We'll be okay. Personally, I think we're doing fine, but that's always how I lose Plague Inc. videos. Oh, we're doing great! And then I die. Or I lose. I don't. That's the thing is I don't. I need to take myself out. That might help. So all those little planes going by, there's only planes. That's just air warfare. Oh crap, very violent. I didn't do that. So it's just naturally progressing at this point. You kind of just gotta light the fire and now, you know, the whole forest is gone. Oh boy. Peace treaty at 25%. You would think at this point, after like 75% of the earth has, they'd been like, hey, let's call it. Let's call it. Now that I think about it, how are like nukes not a thing? There totally should be like this ultimate thing if you get enough DNA points. Something like 1,000 points if people just start dropping nukes and then you win. It's unrealistic. All right, yeah, we're gonna make sure the infectivity goes all the way up. Pretty much everyone's gonna get involved. That's pretty much gonna lock down the W right here. Oh yeah, oh we're fine. I didn't even need to do that. And just like that, the last healthy person is involved, not infected. Seemed like someplace in Africa was the last holdout. Maybe Morocco really didn't want to join in. Oh, there it is. Oh, it is a thing. Oh, I might have missed it. There, weaponry, that's okay. I didn't even need to do it, just did it naturally. Oh, it is over. Holy, oh my goodness. When they did that, lethality went all the way up. That's GG right there. That's GG. Didn't have to do anything else. Oh, it was a secret thing. It was hidden away. This is where it is. What's this one down here? Bioweaponry. Oh, that'd been fun. Hey, we can get that soon. Yeah, we literally have every single thing now. All the bars are filled up completely. Kazakhstan is the first to fall to anarchy. Wait, what happened to Italy? I never expected Kazakhstan to really be that inspired by the events. Just for the fun of it, like, yeah, let's do that whole bio thing. Let's start, yeah. I don't even want to say, I don't think I can say, like, the bio thing. Uwu 3 has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans, oh. See, that's so weird. Imagine, it's a weird scenario because there's like just a couple humans scattered, but I'm assuming when they're out there meeting in the wreckage, they have to go immediately fight. They're just so enraged that even though it's like a Last of Us scenario, there's no working together. You just see the last person on Earth and you immediately try to stab them. Good times, good times. It took less than a year for all that to happen. My virus called Uwu 3 just won World War 3. I do want to see the spread. Yeah, see, these Chinese citizens started getting involved. They started sending people to the Korean Peninsula. Then all of China got involved. Spread to Central Asia. That's the strangest thing. I don't know what Central Asia was doing. Maybe they united. Maybe they formed, did they form Stanistan? Then of course Europe, they wanted to do it. Argentina's got some experience. Argentina's got some fun things with people there. And then it was, yeah. The peace talks only got to 31%. They had so much longer to go. Oh yeah, 7.1. That's not bad. Not that many people. Yeah, I got kind of lucky there because I almost accidentally clicked one of those things where everyone would have like fought. Like all of Korea basically had to sacrifice itself for the rest of the world to survive. Korea needed to be like, no, don't worry, I got this. Both Koreas. That's the only way this scenario would have saved the world. See, it still makes sense that island nations could have done the best here, because why would island nations want to fight anyways? Island nations don't like to get involved. I mean, that is unless you are the UK or Japan. Okay, but that's about it. Dude, if I'm chilling in the Pacific, I'm not going into no conscription. I'm not gonna get thrown into battle in Fiji if I'm living in Fiji. This is how I'm gonna do all AI only battles in the future. Play it out, and then I'll watch from the sky. I'll watch the replay video. By day 50, it really wasn't bad at all. The first country to get it, to get involved, was actually Norway. And then Germany, because of course, Germany. Then Germany pulls down Italy. Italy switches sides. They fall into anarchy. They get into something with the African front, probably. This is one conflict where Canada didn't win. It didn't come out on top. Pretty sure Luxembourg probably won. Luxembourg was probably the last one to get involved. And this is when I think everyone started colonizing Africa to get the resources and force them to get involved, because they were pretty chill. They were staying neutral. Africa was the Switzerland kind of this world. We got lucky that Greenland decided, hey, I really care about the Korean conflict. I'm gonna jump in on this. And big thanks to DOOCHBAGGINS,
Popcorn 2008,
Garland, Land of Gar,
Julius Cheeser,
can't think of a name,
Prime Minister Zeffi,
Paetten,
FusionWolf,
Drew, this is your dad, I am leaving you.
Manny 74,
RalseiTree,
My
Deezer 123,
Worried
every
Giglet,
time communism
Mac,
has been tried,
Rat
it has
Smacker
failed.
3000,
AryanAfterHours,
Luxembourglover,
Luxembourglover,
Scarlet King,
Mayonnaise Incorporated,
SethA,
HipsterLlamaLord,
Ballinlikestalin,
Maxy G,
Elphie C,
Senpai.